But when it really comes down to weight loss and GLP-1s, again, there's also time constraints on the patient, right? We're talking lifestyle changes. We're talking habit changes. It's not just, I'm going to inject myself with this medicine. It's like I need to commit to a healthy lifestyle, which includes better eating habits, better exercise habits. I mean, there's a lot more that goes into this than just the sort of medications themselves.
Okay, this is lovely because the next question I was hoping to ask was like, how have you learned about your customers, the patients that you worked with, right? And how has that impacted the way that you approach your product, the way that you approach the, and what you're hinting on here is even though we can surface some of this data, there's like other layers that are involved in actually delivering that outcome that everybody's invested in. Can you go into some specifics about like how you've learned about either, these additional layers or how your access to all of this patient data has helped you direct the product and your approach in the industry?
Julie and I have really started to refer to data in the sort of three pillars. There's your medical claim data, which typically comes from your health plan. There's the pharmacy claim data, which typically comes from your PBM, and that's where your GLP-1 sit is with the PBM. And then there's the lab values data, which typically sits with the laboratories themselves. And so we sort of recognize through conversations with different players that we really shine with two out of those three. And the one in particular, lab values, is an area that there's not a lot of other players in the space who are sort of aggregating lab data the way that we are and trying to effectuate changes in care. So, and I guess I'm kind of answering the reverse of your question here. I think what we've realized is that there's sort of unmet opportunity to partner with somebody who can bring that third pillar, the pharmacy data, into the mix, and to be able to partner with to actually effectuate something on the pharmacy claim side, because that's just an area that currently we don't touch now.